What's happening? Alright, today I wanna also talk about why your body the body game wins over personality. No. I would start with the opposite of what I am. I'll try to spin it from two sides, from hanging with people without personality. Apart from being raised with body game and, you know, dancing, having fun, and fitness, and blah, 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 blah. So I'll just start with the opposite. No. When I say body game, this is the thing that I think you see on the internet that tricks a lot of people. Body game is just not stereotypically big bone, gadonkulous men, masculine, like Titanic, gigantic guys. Bodacious women, long hair, looking like, y'all know porn stars are, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that versus extremely skinny, extremely fat, extremely like, and all they can do is just personality. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna say why body game kind of wins a little bit over personality because it gets to a point where, especially for believers in Christ, versus people in the world, is like it gets to a point where it's like you want to be around someone you enjoy being around, right? Body game is not sex. So I'll explain this: body game is not sex. It's the difference between just sex and body game. You understand me? Like just what you feel, what you like being around you, what you just like to the person you like being around. And the difference between being extremely insecure and one-minded and having a very good personality. Because if you have a good personality, you do have a level of fitness. They understand. They're raised social. They're teachers. They're raised social. They're fitness instructors. They're social gathering people. They work in a warehouse full of people, so they're just naturally social. So they don't just fixate on just talking all the time. They're always around people. That constant energy, that constant bounce. They're raised with like 5 people in their homes. They're constantly talking to people. So they're not just people who are insecure or stuck. Literally just, versus someone like me, who, I work fit. I have a very balanced life. I socialize a lot. I've been going to church where I just like 3 years back about socializing, being a part of stuff. Even when I go and talk to people I don't know. So I'm not just a quiet dude that just fixates so I'm a bouncer on our security guard. You know what I mean? So it's like I think the internet stereotypes, and someone needs to kind of like let me kind of break down a little bit, destroy the stereotype, because different types of people. There's normal, there's ideal, there's rare, there's unique, there's legendary, there's stereotypical, there's unconventional. There's indifferent people, types of people, right? Even you're white, black, whatever race you are, white, black, Mediterranean, Latino, Asian, different types. So I think that you can't stereotype a body game guy or girl, and stereotype a personality guy or female, in the case is male or female. And the reason why body game works is because yes, it's attraction, yes, it's fitness, sex is powerful. You understand me? Everyone, you want some sex. You can't talk sex, you want sex. You want to be moved. It's a powerful, act of love. But it's not gonna feel good. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna be, what's the word? It's not going to sit well with you if someone you don't actually love. And that's a fact. Personality can seriously turn off. Seriously turn off, like, sex. You can turn off you being around this person. You understand? If you think I'm lying, go watch jumper clips. Watch ex porn stars and tell them like, you guys that don't get no action. They can't get no action because again hashtag no body game, hashtag don't listen to these dudes that work on yourself. That you gotta go home and fat after talking so much. He says he's had his stomach through scenes with women he didn't like. These women that you're pumping so much, he didn't like them in reality. This is his actual actor. He's saying that the personality is so horrible, it's kind of difficult even to work with them. They've had a stage, these pictures they take, they had to stage that there's a lot of acting, looking at the camera, not looking at them. It's not real love. As opposed to someone you really love in reality, where it's passion, intensity, and the proper real sex. You know what I mean? It's not, you're just beating your meat. I know the internet has a way of making something, especially feel very appealing, feel flashy, like look like, oh, but in reality, you're going to see his personality. And I agree with him 100%. The performer is Rico Strong. I struggled growing up, but it never really affected me that type of way. And I didn't like looking at it. I was introduced by another guy. You understand? But it's like, what kind of stops you looking at that and like kind of acting on it is knowing, it's not real. And you really need to pay attention to personality. No. The problem now is going to make you, oh, so I got to find some deadbeat girl, if you're a guy or girl, girl person, some dead-ass deadbeat boy, all he does is talk, he's some unfit. No, that's not the truth. You understand? Or he just fits it on the Bible and social, that's all he's going to social this. I never said that. What I'm trying to say is, like, you just need to feel the right personality that just connects with you. You understand me? Everyone has, even guys who, and people that are too, this way I don't like, I won't say don't like, but I disagree, these top tier people that have like 12 or the 10 lists of what, you must be tall, you must be attractive, you must have a lot of money, da 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 da. And the girl, the guy that says, oh, you must be this, you must be that, you must be this. Anything over 5, I'm not joking, it could be 10, anything over 5 is a fantasy. Because everyone has demons, you have emotions, no one is all of that. I do not care who you are. A computer, you don't understand, like, if I could drill this, YouTube can make you look like that. In reality, you're going to see something different. You could be all that, wherever else. This is personalized or realistic, but some people seriously, they stage things, and it's not who they really are in reality. You understand me? Everyone puts up the best things about them. I'm not a snake or a lizard, I always say. But I'm just a real person. It's like, some people raised to be real, raised to like, this is me. But I'm not so stereotypical, but this is me. Some people aren't raised like that. They can learn a personality, learn skills, paint on something, and then be completely something different somewhere else. I'm not, that's what I'm saying, like, don't fix it so much on what you see or feel. You understand me? You have to really paint his personality. Because if I'm not about condoms, and a lot of people are scared I want with condoms, well, I have to find women with condoms. And me, when it comes to sex, when it comes to love, I'm a very physical guy. You know what I mean? I like to be around you. I'm not much a chatty, right? Even if I do, what I say, like perform, like I like to, out of love, it's out of, strong passion. It's just not, not quick minute hit it type of dude. 40-second condom guy, just because, the guys, oh, you getting some sex, boy, you got, like, you gotta be a big man. Like, don't let peer pressure get you. You understand me? That's not me. Because I was telling her, don't you when you go to strip club, don't be going after a girl in the club, go to strip club or something. And then or go join porn. There's dudes that join porn, just want to smash. Like, if I come to a woman in reality, this is real. This is real fun. This is real love. This is not just all the porn or nastiness. You can go join actually. You can actually be a part of porn. I got it said that. So I mean, like, this is not, body games is not about sexuality. It's just somebody you love to be around. But personality is just not always about talking, because you can fake. I spend a lot on personality. You can fake. You can do a lot of psychological warfare. You can do a lot of mental behavioring tactics to make you think and feel they like you. You can hide who you really are. There's a lot of crap behind personality. It's not even real either. You can level the insecurities. It's not who you're really supposed to be with. You have a nasty fetish you keep running after. It's not who needs you. So there's a lot. If there's trash on body game, all of that, there's trash on talking too. And because every single person that does personality, they do a lot of psychological this, mental this, behavior. You talk to them, it's the same pattern with them. Every person that's body game, fit, could dance, it's the same pattern. But what makes it different is a blend or difference in perspective, or like a phase that they need to come out, or is a reality I have to change, I have to come into, a switch of maybe attack, maybe a switch of morality, a switch of what you have to be, or maybe I have to fix it a little bit more. I have to be a little more on my part, and not necessarily be so a type of way. You understand? But it's not always what you think. It's like social media just makes that stereotypical, but in reality, it's not really what you think. We get in situations where it is what it is. You're wrong people, and everyone's just different. And it's just I stress my points to people because I'm very realistic and with real results. Because I mean people that they say this and then they still do this. You understand me? And then although they're in something, they still sneak around and still want this. So it's just that jump. It's just that leap of faith you have to take. You understand me? And this is the real reason why I don't care about the game wins over personality all day. You understand me? Because it's the main thing that you take care of yourself and you can fake. But stressing on your body and looking is not good for your personality. Or you could just be a whore. You could just be a loose person. You could be a male guy. You could just be someone just not. You don't value a relationship. You're just all about the hype, and you don't love. And a person I can say that to someone with a lot of body game. Or you're just so stuck up, or you think you're all of that. You think you're all of that, and people just like you, don't like you. They just want your body because they're tired of personality, and you do that. Jump. Tired of talking, want some hype. Tired of hype, want back talking. To do that bridge crap. So you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to make a choice. You have to know where you sits well, and either choice in life. I believe that some choices you can't make for yourself. You can say that, but I can say about your game all they want, but it has to be a good personality and a good that sits well with you, and it has to be, something that feeds into your life, have good morality. Always just has to go body, and you can say a personality, but it's not what you need sometimes, because as I said, like taking care of yourself, doing certain things. Body games just not necessarily just, as I said, being stereotypical. Understand me? It's just what you like. It's what you need to be around. It's what you can also get tired of being around to what you need. You need to feel around you. You can get tired of being a phase you need to come out of. Lies that stop telling yourself. Stop telling this other person you're with that you only love them. Stop telling them lies. Like, stop being all like, acting like, you like them, and, you do, and you really don't. It's just a phase you need to come out of. It's a phase you have to come out of. It's not easy. Personality people are the hardest because it's not easy for them, because they go off connections so much. They go off, is immorality going off connections so much, going off, was there is insecurity, so they're both insecure, or something, there's a bond being made, a child, or a constant sex, a constant lifestyle of the same type of persons. For them to switch is very hard. Whereas for a body game person, it's not easy, because if you're in the gym all the time, you know what I mean? Like, if you be in the gym all the time, like if I was a martial artist, anybody around you, so it's like, it's harder on them than you. That's why they stream so much personality, because they just feed off that. For you, it's like, well, common sense would say just move on. Hey, if a porn star can say literally that he's 4 scenes, I can only imagine some people would like, my goodness, man, you need someone you need to feel. You know what I mean? Like, he's forced, like some scenes, some women, you guys say he had were out of love, the actual chemistry. But it's still women that he would like in reality. Like, some dudes actually, women that did, is what he would like in reality. Like, in an actual dating scene. And this is not a club. This is not a strip club either. This is actual porn. Smashing. Body game people too. So imagine personality. Like, imagine people that just fixate on personality. Like, I can only imagine. And I've seen them. Like, I can only imagine. So imagine, like, it shows me too that sex is nothing. Sex is not Sex is nothing without personality. It's nothing without love. It's nothing without your spirit, your heart, your nature in it. It's just something you like. It's just a fetish you have to get over. So it really explains the importance of all too. So that's why I always say the body game wins, because you can be in something but it's not what you need, and even that is not love. That's the body, that's not the game. Like, go again Gandhi, that's not the game. So it takes you a while to come out of that. And that's the game. So y'all got free session. Yeah, so that's my take on why I believe body game wins. Understand me? And it's also biblical too. Like, even God told some people in the Bible, don't marry who trades for that reason. You understand me? Even genealogically too. Genealogically, DNA wise, there's certain things you want running in your family. You know what I mean? So when you're watching other porn, it's so destructive. It's not. And the internet talks about this 24/7. Like, everyone struggles. It's not just porn. We don't like too. It's like porn is not so evil, and it's not the only thing that you can struggle watching that you might like. Dancing too, acting too. I don't like fixate on one. A lot of things can be evil, but that raw nature, and you fix it so much on the body. They literally, like in the game, you have to think about the game. Think about your family. Think about your game, right? Daily personality be so dry. You need to feel moved. You need something to move with you, because you can be very dry. You understand? So I kind of see the balance. I see why a lot of people argue, like why, especially this person is a real personality, like social, and it's pretty. I did work physical. It's not only the art, they work physical. So it's I kind of will see, but it's like the body. People need to fix it on the game, because even a porn star can say, yeah, it's the game in reality. Like, seriously, you got it in the game, not the body. And you could just be in something dead. It's just insecurity. It's just loving all the insecurities, and something that you gotta secure yourself in. Something new, something fresh. You gotta secure yourself in. And I know that's why the body game always wins. So, and the fact that if you struggling watching porn, or you gonna get your two fixed, well, then that's winning too. And again, you see why a lot of people do that. Right? A lot of personality people have like issues with them, and you gotta understand that you may not be. A lot of people may not necessarily be a physical person. You may not be a action person. You may not be, but even if you look at Animal Kingdom, it's still some level of physicality. For real, like, you can buy this, you could talk, please, you can talk all you want. You could smash out of just body or game or peer pressure, or just because you ain't a man, you ain't a woman. If you don't smash, if you ain't getting that dick, you ain't getting that pussy, you want all the peer pressure. But then what's real? What's real game? Right? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you could do a lot for something, but then what's real? And if a man could explain to you, a woman too, does a woman said it doesn't make you a man. It doesn't even do anything to her really. Like, even a woman that used to perform didn't do anything much either. It's just not. It didn't mean anything either. Like, a lot of women complain and they hate these 40-second crap, because it's like, well, then just be a porn. It's like, why go to a woman in reality if you really don't love her? You might as well just go and get 40-second trash. Like, condom, they get scared or something. People could think I'm mad because they don't believe in condoms, or so much. If you got pop pill, funny, but it's like, if you're gonna do something, do it hardcore. Do all the love. If you have sex, like, enjoy sex. Like, go hard in that. Like, feel it. Why you gotta be so conscious, and you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're gonna get pregnant. If that's the case, how come every single porn star ain't pregnant? There's something you could do to not get pregnant, and they release. 40% porn is real. I don't care looking at the camera, and it's like, you can get real. No, I'm not fixated. I believe in God. I don't fixate on sex. I'm just saying that I'm a physical person, so obviously, it's just that nature comes with it. But in the end of the day, because I used to be in a dance group, you understand, like, fitness. I could be a male stripper if I wanted, you know what I mean? Like, Seriously, so it's like I but I'm understanding, I'm mature, I'm 31, I'm mature, like, that's not love. That's not, it's just not the body, it's the game. But you don't want to dry, you don't want something dry. You don't want to be married over 10 years and you're getting bored. There's marriages that ain't like marriage are destroyed now, and it's something that I really hate to see. I hate to see marriages not going. Like, it's sad, but again, if you're struggling all the time, like, it's ridiculous. And it's a lack of body. It's a lack of the body game. Lack of the body game. In the body is the body game. The body game. You understand? That's why you should never be in love with someone and you're still struggling. That's ridiculous. You should never be, is that you gotta focus in. You gotta make an A and B choice. It gotta sit well with you. It's ridiculous. That's why, again, I made a video, made monk mode. You gotta understand like what you really want. You can't be saying this and then you're still, you know what I mean? But you can't blame people coming to you either. Especially someone who's single, because like, well, I'm single. You can't be with someone that's saying this and that. Listen to your body. It's body game. Trust your body.